Coach, as the 2019 regular season starts speeding toward a conclusion, not too many games remain to be played here in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Detroit Lions. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Keep playing hard.
Down.
Hey, we got
180.
52.
Hey, we're good, we're good. 185. White.
They run it with a rookie from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Low.
Switch.
You're mine.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
637.
Hey, orbit. 53-66. Pull it high. Let's go, D. Hey.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Buzz.
Carr now on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them, in a sense, and gotten the ball from them.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford completing it here to Marvin Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Back. 50. 59.
On first down, Stafford here. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Down. Well, Jumbo.
Check hot route. Hot.
Loose right, Chief.
They'll try the left side. It's Turner. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
29.
Hey, Alpha. 53 is the mic. Hey, QB.
Express. Heavy. White Monday down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He's going to fire one deep open. It's caught inside the 25. It's a gain of 34.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
You got tight right there. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Go, Chief.
53. Now watch one.
On first down, Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. 23 yards for the touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
We got Mike 50,
On first down, it's Stafford. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with running. Touchdown, Detroit! Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Lions have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Prater for the extra point. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
He's checking. Crash. Check. Press.
Put that down. Express. 694.
Carr now on 1st down. That's complete to Turner. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
What down? 280.
53. Mike.
Raider 8.
Check curls.
That's right.
Undercut.
Get down. Let's do it.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Turner. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Hey, Steve 6.
OP.
Rush in.
Get set. What's up?
On 2nd and 7, Carr. He completes it to Peak. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, watch it.
General West. Raider 1.
Hey, Charlie.
Express. 5 down. Raider 1.
Bang.
Here we go.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. He gets it here to Peak. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Kill.
Hey, exit. Under 10. Check. Lucky.
Express. Hey, 734. That's it.
Now Carr. Getting this into the hands of Turner. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Carr to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And now off to the races down the right right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Joker. White. Express. SOS.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Set. 280. 53. Ready.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is Lamar Miller. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. Complete to Jones. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quick.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
This will be taken in at the 1. A little juke. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the 2nd. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Carr now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Shit, watch the shit. Check 9, check 9.
6 guard, check 6 guard.
Watch that, watch that, watch that.
Watch.
Low.
Sponge.
Get down, that's it.
Here's Carr to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball. And football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Down, 180. Go Chiefs.
The final shot here before half for Carr. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So we have come to halftime and what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that's complete to Jesse James. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ready? Go 20!
Check 55, Mike.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous.
White. Check 26, check 26. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Mike, 5-5.
Stafford on third down. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Abram, the rookie from Mississippi State. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Watch out, watch out. Who's right, Chief? Later, 9. Go.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Peke's got it over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Carr now to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 8 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Operating from the gun. Stafford. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
That's it.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
32. Stay 50, stay 50. Hey, dude, protein spill.
Check 55 to Mike. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Back to throw, Stafford. And that's incomplete.
Stafford's pass.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Stafford looks to throw again. He'll get this one to Patrick. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Lions first down.
Stafford now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Mike, set, 280.
55.
Double right. Look at him.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Zebra. 22.
Check.
Hey, Haywood.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. He'll get this one to Golladay. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
First down, Lions.
Stafford now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Swift. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
280.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Big 20.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Hey, wahoo.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Cleveland Farrell brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
Set.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Check 50. Check 50.
Hey, 50.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Prater on to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yard your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Hey, alert 3.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr looking left side and he's got a man. That's Turner. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Derek Carr, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks for the Raiders last year. They only won 4 games total, so they've got some experience dealing with tight ones. Carr now on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play that time for the Raiders. 56 yards. Now Carr again. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Express. Deuce right, Chief.
Hey, switch gears.
Back.
Shoot.
Hey, Raider 2.
53's the mark.
That's it.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Christian Jones. And the Lions will take over. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
We got this.
Check. Hot.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On third down, Swift, and he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10.
29.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Express.
Check safety, check safety.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Check 20.
Heavy. Push it up.
To throw again. Carr. That's complete to Turner. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Down. 180.
Cut. What?
Raider 2. Express. 694.
Hey, orbit.
White Monday down. No Chief.
Undercrush.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Getting this into the hands of Turner. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
734. Express.
Buzz.
You better break. Check. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. I'm scared.
Again, it's Carr. He completes it to Peak. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Into the red zone. It's Carr. He gets it here to Peak. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Detroit, it's a nice win to finish off what's been an ugly first half as they move to 2-6. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for Oakland, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.